How's it going, YouTube? Liam from Bliss Australia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft Survival Instinct. Okay, since I recorded Survival Instinct and since the last episode, I have been writing down on my phone through the note app. I've been writing down a list of challenges that I'm going to try and attempt to do throughout this reboot, I guess, of Survival Instinct on Bedrock Minecraft. And so far, I have written down 36 challenges. And I'm going to keep track of how many challenges I've completed throughout this series. And the number of challenges will probably increase over time. And I'll probably have to change a few things up if need be. But pretty much, it's the simplest sort of challenge list that I'll hopefully do over time. And I will probably also keep track of the number of challenges I've done as the series goes on through post-production. But let us explore. Now, one of the challenges I have written down is to explore a jungle biome, which I don't think this is technically considered as a jungle biome. I don't think, but there are a lot of things to really sort of look at here. I have a list of temples. I have a list of animals to encounter. I've also listed down fending off a swarm of phantoms, which I'm probably going to either like or not like in any sort of cases whatsoever. Let's see what else. I have a full set of diamond equipment, so I have to search for diamonds. And on the note of diamonds, to find at least a diamond in the mines or an emerald in the diamonds, which it's funny because I never really have found an emerald in any sort of mines that I've been through in any of the Survival Instinct maps I have made. So that is something, or that is, I don't know. But let's see. There's also finding the Ender Dragon, the Guardian, and the Wither, which I'll hopefully tackle some point later. Let's see. One of the things I'm probably going to enjoy making is build a treehouse, which I'll probably build a treehouse nearby the house somewhere as time goes on. And another thing I've also might try and do is actually build either a greenhouse, which is actually on the list, but also build certain statues. And one of them, as a matter of fact, in sort of celebrating completing my photography course last year, is to build a camera statue. And I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to use to actually build that, but that is definitely a thing to be looking forward for me doing in future episodes. But let's see, there's also tame a wild horse and also put armor on them. Tame a donkey and a llama. That's meant to say tame. But tame a wolf and an ocelot, which I hopefully will find one somewhere. And one thing I'm actually looking forward to is making a fish tank and filling the tank with possible fish. I'm probably going to have to make a massive tank in order to do that, maybe, because I have no idea how many types of fish are out there in this current build, but we'll see what happens. But at least I know that the best way to pick up a fish, or at least get a fish, is with a bucket. Okay, so for this part of the episode, I'm going to try and explore a little bit. Although I have a feeling it's going to go nighttime, isn't it? And let's see what else is around here. There's a... Ooh. That goes deep. There's some coal there. I might be able to mine that later. I need to use my bare thinking of sense of directions to point out whereabouts I am and whereabouts the house will be. And one thing I should probably point out, as you notice, so this is moss stone, or stone and moss, or cobblestone and moss, or something like that. But it may not look like cobblestone moss or anything like that. Well, that's just because the current texture pack I'm using, it is a... So, texture update pack, the official beta texture update pack under development. So basically, for what I'm getting is that at some point, this could possibly replace the current texture pack in the future, but I'm not 100% sure. It'll just really depend on how the fans of Minecraft will react to it. And so far, it doesn't look too bad, although I will personally say I might... Because I'm so used to the original texture pack, I'll probably switch over to the original texture pack sometime in the next episode. But that's okay. For now, we'll just go with what we have. I'm not sure if they have any shields yet. I need to see if they have any, if they placed any shields in the Bedrock Edition yet. Because having shields will be very useful. Oh. Well. So I found a beach and I found some open water. Then I have a boat. Oh, bunnies! Hello, bunny rabbits. Oh, I wonder if there is a such thing as a killer bunny. Because if there is a killer bunny in this, then I'll probably add that into the list. I'll need to do some research if that is possible. But yeah. So not only is the blocks in this texture pack different, but a lot of the different items has had a bit of an upgrade. The shears, I think, look a bit different. The bucket, I believe, is a bit different. That's a feather. The feather definitely looks different. Even the tools, like the sword, the pickaxe, the axe, and I think it will look a little bit more obvious when you look at like iron and diamond items as well. It has a little bit more detail to it, as far as I'm aware of. Like, if I like get a picture of, say, the sword, and compare it to do like a side-by-side comparison, you can definitely tell that there is a bit more detail in this texture pack than the original. Do I actually have find a second treasure? Let's see. Find a second ship. Yeah, and I should probably add find a second ship and take its treasure. Oh, and I also added use a treasure map to find a hidden treasure. Yeah, that's it. Because I remember messing around with that in one of the other maps I have on here, and that was actually pretty fun. So when I get some more like materials, or like set up a farm that has like sheep, and of course finding different colors, different color dyes to put on the sheep, I reckon that will be where I will start actually like building some of the statues, or even using the dyes to like create different color glasses as well. Maybe that's another thing I should probably put into my list, is making sculptures of potions made out of glass. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'll probably add that into the list later. Yeah, so even the windows are a bit different too. I sort of forgotten. Yeah, and the ingot as well. The gold ingot's different. Like, many of the items from before the Aqua update, I think, has gotten a few tiny changes here and there. So, I'm basically going to have to look around and see, like, which is different, which is the same. Because I think the crafting table is different. The furnace is different, definitely. Chest, I don't think so. The wood has a bit of a touch-up. The crops are different as well. I know that for sure. Got some beetroot. Need to expand the farm a bit and also put a fence. That's not what I wanted. So a lot of tiny things here and there. Okay, so I think that's when the wheat is fully grown. Okay. The mushrooms are different. I think the flowers are a little bit different. I think another thing too I might mess around with is is actually have the Super Mario texture pack on as well. Because that's actually pretty fun to use. Ooh, mushrooms. Pick that up. So I can make some more mushrooms stew when I get back. There's some chickens over there. I could get some more chickens. There's a snow biome over there. And actually, locate a polar bear is actually on my list as well. Polar bear, and I think panda bears are actually in this version, if I remember correctly. There's some rabbits here. If I ever find a rabbit and bring him back into back to the house and put him in a farm somewhere, I'm gonna name him Bugs Bunny. And I need to make sure that the rabbit is grey too, so it is actual Bugs Bunny. Actually, oh, hello, here we are. Oh, look at him. Hi, Mr. Polar Bear. Your nose is in the ground, buddy. Okay, so I can now cross finding a polar bear off my list. But I think I'll need to add in another one where to actually bring a polar bear to a farm, maybe. I honestly do not know. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're pretty much in the standard snow forest biome. Oh. And I like the effect that the snow actually has on the trees when it's snowing. Is there sheep up here? Because it makes the entire leaves white because of the snow, which is actually an awesome effect. Oh. Oh, that did not load up. I could see the world, see the tunnels from up there. Alrighty. But, pretty much, that's all the time I have for this episode. But I definitely know that there's going to be a lot more challenges to complete and new challenges to add to the list as time goes on. But if you guys have a challenge that you would like for me to tackle and add to my list, say so in the comments below and sort of explain in a bit of detail of what you want me to do in this challenge in order to succeed. Because a little bit of specific information to the challenge will sort of help me get a better idea of what you're possibly wanting me to do. Because I'll try and think of what you possibly mean, but a little bit of help might also be a good idea. But I'm going to end the episode off here, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then click the like button, click the subscribe button for more videos heading your way. Until then, this is Let's Play Minecraft Survival Instinct. I'm Liam from Blitz Australia. Until next time, Liam out.